Hello? Hello? What's the crack? Probably should have coughed before starting the stream. I think we're off to a good start. Hello, everyone. We're gonna warm up for a minute. Do a little bit of a warm up, I reckon. And then we'll crack on. And we'll get these placement matches, a good cut out of them. Started a little bit later than I intended to. But we're here now. Okay, let's take a peek. What do I want to do? Let's try some block. Why not? Could go Nurgle. Botonia. No need for these guys then. Just get a front line of dem fellers. Shadows. Melkots be good against the cavalry. That might actually be pretty good. Put him on a horse. His horse is amazing. I want to try the Rotten Riders. I could actually, instead of going this, I could go lower metal. Searing Doom. Plague of Rust. Final Trans. That'll do. Depending on what they bring. Some horses. They're going to get 3 of them. Rotten Riders, why not? So we can contest if they try and burst through my front line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to get a couple of halberdiers because they look cool as fuck. And then I need some way to stop them from running through my front line. We'll spawn. How much gold do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 365 buckaroos left in my pocket. We get rid of these guys and just go Rodders of Zinch. But we're not going to do that. We're going to get heavily armored boys. We have 300 gold left. Could get this. Could go swap these guys out for trolls, actually. And then I have a little bit less cash. He is now on a horse. He has the Tormentor's Sword. So I think we use the Rotten Riders and him to hold down one of the good units of cavalry. And then just nuke them. And then, I can get another troll. Maybe. I don't know. Seems good to me. And then I have a bit of cash. 140 left over. Do we have anything else we can put on him? I don't know, put an evasion on him. It'll be fine. Could have gone spawn. But I think trolls will be fine. Because they've at least armor piercing. Well, both of them have armor piercing, right? 34 seconds to figure out what I'm doing here. Three of them. And then I have 190 left over. That'll do. Fuck it. I have no idea. This is probably a terrible idea, but it makes sense on paper. And that's the part that matters. And also, is my headphones screwed up? We will see. We will see. Spawn are cheaper and probably better. probably could have gone Corngors instead on the flanks, but this is fine. I think they're cooler this way. We do it for the style. I have no idea what I'm doing with walk anyway, so I'm sure it's a-okay. And then we'll do a couple of quick battles, and then we'll do some Vermin League, I reckon. Put these guys back. What's the speed difference? Trolls are 54 speed. These guys are 35. So let's just bring these guys back a little bit more. And I am ready. What is their numbers? They outnumber me. That's not great. That is not ideal. I'm actually going to swap these guys out with these guys out the front. So they're forced to come in the back door. And there we go. Magnificent. Look at that. Staunch line of angry boys. Plop them over there. Cool. Alright, I'm good to go. Friend. We're good to walk and roll. They have artillery. The audacity of these fuckers. Pegasus Knights. So we have Rotten Riders in that flank. I'm going to bring the Rotten Riders over this way. And he's going to sit there. Well, he is now firing. Magnificent. And he is hiding in the trees. Bastard. These guys back over here. I can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with these guys over here. And the artillery is shooting at basically just chaff. Slightly more expensive chaff, but chaff nonetheless. Louis and Coeur. Alright, they're immediately breaking. Good job, good job. Make sure that we kill those guys, please. Ooh, you can get the fuck out of dodge over here. It's a lot of horsies. These guys over here, that's one unit down. Marvelous. These guys up here. Pop up here. Let's have a bit of a scout out over here as to what's there. There's men-at-arms. These guys are about to be caught up in halberds. Good, good. You can just catch him off. Cool. Push forward, push forward. I'm going to actually get these guys back over here. Lock them up. Riders can come over here. And I'm actually going to throw this down here. I think this is good. I actually like Valkyrie here. I don't know this matchup at all. I'm just kind of dicking about with some stuff just to see. Yeah. Leon Kerr is going to be caught up there. Get these guys in here. These guys are caught. Cool. Rotten Riders get in there. We take out all of his cav. Pegasus Knights are wrecked. Destroyed. You chase them off, please. Go after that there, like good lads. Fair play to you. Honda Town. You can get over there, you can get over there. Luan Kerr is going to be caught. And that's pretty much all of their cavalry now, just in full. They are not having a good time. Pop that down there. Questing Knights. Let's get these Questing Knights. They're all dead. Get these guys in here. You can go over there. Get these guys here. Actually, you just disrupt that there for a second. Alright, they're all dead. Nice. That's all going well here. Luan Kerr is still caught up in mass. It's all fantastic. These guys are very much dead. Make sure that they don't escape. Good job, lads. Start clearing out these guys here. You can get out. And that's everyone pretty much dead. Cool, get in there. Lock them up. And that should be army losses just around the corner. What's up, Dustin? I generally like to go for like super cheap caster lords and stuff like that. That's just my thing. I much prefer it. Yeah, you can get in there. Rotten Riders, go in. Make his life difficult there for a bit. Cool, these guys are all dead. Cool, get the caught in on that. Cool, with these guys. You can get out of there. And that should be army losses now. Peasant Bowman are en route. And is that? That should be there. We should be gone. Yep, there we are. GG's. Should have been triple hippos, Luan, and a healing caster. Did they do any value? Did they get any value? No, all of their mobility just got like caught up in halberds and trolls and stuff. I'm pretty contented with how that one went. Valkia does make a degree of sense, though. Let's take a look at her. Again, I'd be more... I generally, if I have any capacity to, or for my default, it's just a cheap caster lord so I can take more bodies. And to be fair, that dude did also just send, hello, Captain. But yeah, Nameless. I mean, it went okay. I was thinking of taking Spawn as opposed to Trolls, just as, like, cheaper mass. To just hold down the front line in case, just to stop them from trying to run through the front door. We'll do another one and then we'll do some Vermin League, I reckon. I'm looking on the Under Empire. And every 4th or 5th person posting the fucking the Tiger Man. What's the plan for the day? I'm going to do some of my placement matches for Vermin League. Which is basically the unofficial ladder for the game. Okay, go with elves. Why not? That's my plan for today. I have to think about Saturday. I have a staff party, but I might try and fit a tournament in. Just to keep that show on the road. It only takes a couple of hours anyway. Start at 6, I'll be finished pretty early, so I can then go on to the pub. It just means I won't be able to cast replays afterwards, which sucks, but I can do that on like Sunday or Monday. That's my plan for the week. After that, then I'm not quite so sure what I'm doing. Depends on whether or not I fucking sleep. Turn on chat so that YouTube people can see everything. Okay, GC versus Wood Elves. This This is fine. It's peasant pasture. Ah, it's a good map. We'll be fine. Sleep is the best thing. Yeah, well, you see, the thing is like, sleep is the best thing, but if I mess up, I don't sleep. What's up, Ando? How goes it, bestie? Hope everything is good, brother. And Nameless, in that last fight, he unfortunately... He made the mistake of not capitalizing on his mobility advantage on one flank and give me time to bring everything else back around. I'm on YouTube. I can see that, Ando. It's terrifying. You will go mad with this power of being on arguably the superior platform. Had he just committed to that flank super hardcore and just chased off my my Health Striders, like, there's very little I could do while I brought everything else back around to try and, like, answer him. So, if he had capitalized on that, an awful lot of my infantry would have been heavily compromised there while I was getting everything set up to deal with that, like, mobility element. Or even just to fire in his Pegasus Knights up against some Hellstriders or something like that and just completely disrupt me as I'm rearranging my battle line. Because the Rotten Riders being on the wrong flank was actually super spooky. No, Twitch is fine. Either or is fine. I can read both. I'm on the Restream chat has both here, so it makes absolutely zero difference. Whatever's more comfortable for you. The Total War stuff generally tends to do better on the YouTubes rather than on Twitch, which is fine. It's just more of an excuse to restream. And unfortunately, I can't listen to my music. Which, to be fair for this game, I don't really bother with much anyway. Just spread these guys. Boop. De swoop. De whoop de swoop. What are we looking at here? We have a slight numbers advantage. Ever so slight. And just keep the flanks nice and wide. We'll probably end up having to surround the box. We will see. There we go. And just in case he tries to go for some dive shenanigans. And these guys are just here to protect my backline. I'm not really too worried. Alright, I am good to go, I reckon. I imagine he'll fire in some Crowman just to disrupt my lines. And there we go. And he is going for the boxiest of boxes that has ever boxed. Excuse me? Alright, well, we need to take out that RT. Dragon Guard. Oh, that's a lot of armor. I'm regretting not going for Flock of Doom now. Well, we just need to hold him in place while we... Shoot in, shoot in, shoot in. Oh, put you over there. It's fine, they're shooting at the wrong things. I'm happy with that. Good job, lads. Oh, shoot at that, shoot at that, shoot at that. Do they have any mobility elements at all? Or have they just committed everything to... That's dead, pretty much. Celestial Dragon Crossbow. That's gone. Nice. Let's bring the cav out around. Get ready for a surround. Cool. Just kill that, please.
Ready to weave. Wild riders. Hurry! Hurry! Charge!
No, that was not what I wanted to click on.
I am needed there. It will be done.
Okay, they're gone. Nice.
Ever ready. Spell weaver ready. Fire! Weapons loose.
Okay, they should die now in a second. Cool. And with the box compromised, then I don't even need to worry all that hard. We're good. And then we can just sit back and shoot.
Your orders. Attack. Now. Blade guard. Dauntless Azrael. Wild riders. To war.
Cool.
As you say. Blade guard.
How many more wins? 15 wins. And now we can start shooting at these guys here. Nice.
Immediately.
Yeah, pretty much anything that comes out of the box here just dies immediately. I'm pretty contented with that. Cool. Shoot the archers. Shoot the archers. Shoot the archers.
Wild riders. Horrible Laura. Go. Armed and ready. Blade guard.
And that's all of their archers gone.
Ever ready.
XD.
Hunters. Wild riders.
And now we can just slowly but surely start taking out everything else. Good lord. Cool, go after these guys. They're all gone. Nice. Go after these guys. They're all gone.
Our aim is through. For Kurnos.
I'll get another pit of shades in here at some point.
To war. Smash them.
How much ammunition do we have? We have enough. We'll be fine. Here, start shooting at that.
End them. Swiftly. For Kurnos. Orders received. To battle. Okay. For the eternal.
Yep, just keep shooting until everything breaks.
Azrael attack. By Kurnos. Ever ready. Right.
I'm not sure what this guy's strategy is, to be honest with you. Cool, that'll... I'm sure we have less stuff to have to deal with.
By Kurnos. Blade guard. Deep one archers. Ready for battle. Orders acknowledged. Loose. Azrael attack.
Is he just... He's just AFKing it!
Cavalry. Trample them.
Bruh.
Blade guard. Riders ready. It is done. By Kurnos.
What? What the fuck?
Pull back. Release. Targets.
I love quick battle. Oh my god. It's a pretty good strategy, Nameless, I reckon. Yep. 1700 VAT. Yep. That all checks out. Good lord. All right, one more, and then we'll do some. Then we'll get our asses kicked for a bit. So when you go against randos in this game, is it like the same vibe as Arena? Yeah, but there's even more ways for them to frustrate you and waste your time dusting. There are a handful of people who will quite literally show up and run away for 20 minutes. Because, like, at least in Souls, you're only going to have 3 minutes of your life wasted, right? Is he going to do the exact same thing again? There's a non-zero chance he does the exact same thing again. Yeah, 20 minutes of your life can basically be wasted with this. Lock in. Oh, dear lord. Here we go. I'm still shy. Ah, there we go. Now we can get another horse. Am I a bad person, chat? Am I bad? This makes me feel a little bit gross. I'm not gonna lie. Swap you out for like one of them. I could go... Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. There is a lot of detection in GC, but I have a strange feeling he's just going to stand there anyway. This might be overkill. Because if he just stands there in a box again, we just kind of win. It's less about the stalk and it's more about the, just that being able to outrange them and just nuking units. If he could very well not do this, which would be very sad. But we'll ball. Tenor says he goes for a full rush build this time. Tenor says he does it. But I'm good, Ando, to answer your question if I didn't already. Because once I've taken out his ranged units, I should be okay. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's going good. The tournaments I'm running for Warhammer seem to be going pretty okay as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. I need to re-listen to somehow. I just try to understand this game somehow and play League. The basic idea is it's like an awful lot of other RTSs, except you don't build units. You set your army at the start, and then you have your battle dollies fight each other, basically. A little bit wider here. Is he going to be bringing the same thing? I think he's basically bringing the same thing. That should be enough to protect against a dive. The Wild Riders! And spring will in fact come. I hope you know that. There's an awful lot of jank as a result, pretty much. Which is quite unfortunate. So you can basically have matchups that are decided by like 2 or 3 units. You prepare for those 2 or 3 units and they build something else. So it can be quite read heavy. It's fun. I like it. I can appreciate this degree of jank. Because at least I have options or like ways to like subvert stuff. Yeah, Wild Hunters of Kurna should be fine there. They're probably a bit too expensive. I probably shouldn't have brought them. But we'll be fine. And now I'm ready. I'm prepared. Because I don't think there's much of a point of me bringing a front line here. And I don't particularly fancy 20 stacking. That shit's cringe as fuck. Even though this is also pretty cringe. Yeah, he brought the exact same fucking shit. Did he bring the cannons? No, he didn't. He just brought more archers. Gonna set up for a little bit of a surround here. And then push forward. Cool. And then these guys just die. If he's just gonna stand still, like... The bees! Send in the bees!
Wild riders! Deepwood archers! Shoot! Aim! Fire!
Spellweaver ready.
Cool, that's 2 archers gone.
Vermin ready! Way watchers! Let fly!
Life must prosper.
Deepwood host! Targets! Way watchers! Loose!
I follow the song.
Defenders of Athel Lauren!
And he withdrew. Like, what is he thinking? Alright, now it's time to get my soul crushed. Let's queue up VL. Where's the Vermin League? There we are. Find matches. Let me make sure I remember what the, Con LB. There we go. Control C. And Control V. There we go. How did they do? Well, they didn't really get a chance to do much. 5 value, 100, but yeah, here we go. Like, he surely knows that that strategy isn't good enough. While I'm waiting for a For a Vermin League match, I'll just do a quick battle. Could have a box off. Who do I want to play here? Oh, Vampire Coast. That would be pretty funny. I have a plan. A very cunning plan, Baldric. Yeah, lock and race the Beastman. He's going Grand Cathay again. Gonna go... Slangors are still slap, right? I haven't tried them much. 4 Slangors. What else do I have that has armor piercing? These chaps. I want the Jabber Slide because it's funny as fuck. Armor Sundering causes terror anti-infantry. Yeah, that's all good. Some chaff just to back up everything. I have 500 gold left over. Just a single archer. Just to make pew pew noises at something. Yeah, the whole point here is to break down the box. The thing I could do for a box breaker is just go Mino spam. 3 Minos, get rid of you. These basic Minos have armor piercing as well, don't they? Yeah. Go with them, and then a dog. To chase off whatever comes out. Because he's definitely going for another box again. I refuse to believe he's going to do anything else. And the Jibber Jabber should be good enough to break through. Actually, 1, 2, 1, 2. Still have some gold. 15 whole golds left. That'll do. We don't have much mobility, but he hasn't gone for any mobility yet. Unless this is his grand plan. Unless this is his grand plan. The ultimate psych out. And it's con, so I theoretically could just spell kite him for the entire fucking game. This will be his time to go full cavalry for a full cavalry rush. If ever there was an opportunity, it would be the funniest thing imaginable. Also, these guys... Oh, hello. QB. QB. QB, they're in 5. QB, they're in 5. QB, they're in 5. Okay. Oops. Oops. There we go. Boop to shoop. Get the dogs out here. Minos. 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 To shoop. I'm just gonna rush at him. I don't have the time to spell kite just because I don't want to keep Nurgles waiting for too long. Alright, ready. Alright, he's taking a slightly smaller build. So I'm curious as to what he's brought. Dogs just to chase stuff off. A little bit of mobility. As he gets his perfect box in order. Now while I'm waiting, let's just read the thing. Match Nurgles in land battles. Player 1 or Player 2. Player 1 picks 3 factions to play and bans 1 from the opponent. Player 2 removes 1 of the 3 and picks an unbanned faction to face either remaining. Yep, that's all good. That is all good. Oh, hello. Time to press the go forward button. Oh my god, that's a lot of cannons. La fucking Mao. I like this guy. I like this guy. He can stay. Cool. Cool, got him in there. And send this guy in then over the top. I really am not microing these guys effectively, but oh well. These guys pinned down. Fill in. Over here is where it's all going down. Dive in on these guys. Jade Warriors are down! Okay, keep chasing these guys off there, please. Thank you. Chase these guys off there, please. Cool. Oh my god. Look at him! He's so big! He's like a bumblebee! There we go. How does he fly? How does he fly? Alright, before I crack on, 1,000 value, didn't pay for himself. These guys nearly did. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I love quick battle. Never change. What's in the box? Some Cathayans are in the box. Alright. Hello. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I'm good. I picked 3. Hello, I've returned. I have returned. On my way. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. So to clarify. To clarify, pick me and man one, correct? Yes. Okay. Multiplayer battles, yes. Let me just check what the bans are. And do this, yeah. So Beastmen, Empire, High Elves, and Ogre Kingdoms are banned. No, not my precious Beastmen. What do I ban? Alright, so I'll pick... I'm gonna go walk. Walk. Chaos. What else do I know how to play? Vaguely. Seeing as I don't have Beastmen. Oh, I'll go walk. Wood elves. And then a third. I'm going to go for a third. I'm not going to go vampire counts because that's asking for trouble. And then, ooh. I'll go go Vampire Coast. VP. Okay. Ban. What do I choose to ban? Is there any point in banning much of anything? No ban. They're gone. I'll ban GC. Ban GC. All right, there we go. Individual round bands don't save for the whole set, correct? For the whole both build 3. Individual round bands don't stay for the whole bust of 3, correct? So I'm going Warriors of Chaos, Wood Elves, then Vampire Coast. The Vampirates. And I'm not sure what... I'm curious as to what one he'll ban. Yep. Perfect. Awesome. Wonderful. 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 I've not done one of these before, so I'm kind of curious as to... I imagine he gets rid of Wood Elves here, no? Oh, Norska. He picks Norska, he bans Vampire, and I go walk. Alright. Picking... Walk, picking walk. Picking walk. Alright. Now, the question. Do I try to dominate the front line with Forsakens? I could do. That would be very funny. I could try, but I could also just clear out the front line with Lure of Fire. I don't know who wins in a one-on-one. Is it these chaps or Bearman? I'd assume the Forsaken generally do better into Bearman than not. I will cape you. There's no point in going Lure of Metal. I could try and help win the front line here. Or I could do this and try and Buna off some stuff early. It depends. If he goes front line of Bearman, then the ITP and stuff is kind of eh. Could go this all the same. If he goes for a Hero Hammer, but I'm not sure if he really does. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Armored Barrier Anti-Infantry. Anti-Infantry as well. These are my anti-large specialists, so I will take one of them. 2, 3. So that's all of my marks done. I have you. I can't take another mark. I'm on a horse. His horse is in fact amazing. And now do I go shadows? Or do I go metal? Maybe help with the cav engagements a small bit. SE shenanigans. SE shenanigans. And then I have a bunch of gold. So a little bit of kite to help me feel better about myself. Just in case he does bring some scary SEs, I'll at least have some answer for them. Can just take this. Still keep him on a horse. I think the Aura War Chimera is still gone. Because I'll win the front line here. That's not a problem. We'll take a Doug. Hello, Doug. We'll get rid of one of you, though. Could get rid of all of my range and just go for a full-on rush. So a little bit all the eggs in one basket type beat. Considering I'll try and just completely blitz through the front line as fast as I can. Ooh, but if I do that, I'd be better served then by getting rid of... Oh, man. And I accidentally clicked off of that. I'm gonna go back to metal, like Rust, Searing Doom. On trans, horse, arcane conduit. And I still have 2k left in the bank. Now fuck it, we will. We'll commit to the bit. A troll rush. Along with... Because I think I'm limited to 4 marks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright. We're committing to the bit. Fuck it. Because we have a couple of little tricks up our sleeves to skew some of this. So we might as well go for it. And then last thing, I have one more little bit of gold. Just go with this. And then... three of them. 3 for second. I still have 500 gold left. And the dog, another dog. Better off giving her to our Forsakens. No, fuck it, we need a skirmish corps. We need at least some ranged. That's not dog water. Three. There we go. That'll do. And that should be enough to blitz through a front line. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Cool. I don't know the ins and outs of this specific matchup, so I'm probably doing something stupid, but I have a plan, Baldric. A cunning plan, no less. And I at least have a source of attacking rule in the form of the horsies. The thing I'm taking these is just in case he takes a monster, I at least have some poke against it that's not hoping my front line does well. And we have a bit of a substantial front line here that's at least able to contest it a small bit. It's nice to actually play Nurgle's PA though, I will say that much. No, I want this to be 3, this to be 2, and then this to be 4. Now I just need to set it up the initial engagement in a way that I'm actually able to do well with it. And at least have something to threaten his backfield. Yeah, head over here. And I will keep you nice and center. Ready, good luck, have fun. GLHF. Ready. What's his numbers like? We're about the same. Now, what do we got here? So we actually have a very similar... So he's going for Marauder Great Weapons. In case I went for an Armored Rush. We have a few doggos. Might catch a few of them. A little bit of a waste, but... oh well. Over here. Okay, chase them off there. Worth it. Ooh. Oh, they actually beat the Forsaken. That's pretty fucked up. Here, go for charging on these guys. How are we fixed? Cool, that actually worked out pretty good. That's a big element of the skirmish core now gone. These guys did rout, but that's okay. They took out an entire... Cool, get out of there. Oh shit, I forgot about my trolls. Oh no. We'll go for charging there. Send these guys up forward. Let's get these guys to fuck off here for a second. Cool, that's a huge boon over here. That's the skirmish court doing a grand old job over here. Get these guys in here. They're dead. Crash and burn through that there. That's huge. Yeah, you chase them off. Where are my other bogies? They're isolated. Good, good, good. Fire these guys into that there. Cool, get these guys hitting on them. They're doing a grand job over there. Okay, get out of there. Oh, that was on the wrong target, Rip. Rotten Riders need to get out of there. Get out of there. What infantry do I even have left? You're isolated. You need to start shooting at them, please. Okay, kill them. Before they kill them. Are they armored? Yes, they are armored. That explains it. Get back.
Fall back! Get down! True power. Yes, masters. Marauder horsemen. Infernal gateway. Moving fast. Sorcerer lord.
go. Get them out of there. No armored skin wolves again. They're still technically in it. Oh, if these trolls go down, we need you to get the charge in. Oh, that's more mobility gone. You're charging in there. Kill them, please. Yes. Cool, get out of there. And then it's GG. Yeah, GG's. One and this. Let's get GG's. 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 That was actually a remarkably close game, all things considered. If I had recognized... I don't know why I thought that they were just regular skin wolves for a second. I should have double-checked. They did really fucking well, though. These guys nearly paid for themselves. My light duders didn't do phenomenally. Otherwise, I would have Plague of Rusted them so much sooner. Nice. Good game. Alright, and now there's the... Now there's the second set. The second part of the set. And had I not forgotten about my trolls for half the fight, I might have been able to skew some of those frontline matchups so you wouldn't be able to have quite as much armor piercing in behind, but we'll keep an eye on that in future. Dark Elves, Skaven, Tomb Kings, he bans Demons of Chaos. Ban. Let me have a think for a second. Now, do I want to fight Dark Elves or do I want to fight Tomb Kings? He might pick Skaven either. But he's leaving Vampire Counts open into the Skaven matchup, which I'm sure I won't throw this time. Ooh. Kitties or cold ones? Kitties or cold ones? Which would I sooner go up against? Oh dear. Could ban Dark Elves and go... Ban Dark Elves. Ban DE. Pick... Wood Elves. Ban DE, pick Wood Elves. DE, pick Wood Elves. There we go. So I'll pick the Woodies. I just can't really compete with their cold ones unless I go Zotes, and Zotes are too slow. So he has to pick now whether or not he wants to have Tomb Kings versus Woods, or the Rats versus the Woods. Get this disgusting disgrace out of my face. I think I got the order of operations. Curious as to which one he will pick. Because I reckon Wood Elves can take down the cutie cats with a meow 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 and a meow meow meow. He picks the Tomb Kings. Marvellous. So he does have an awful lot of cheap cav that he can saturate my midfield with. But his armor is going to be lacking, so I feel that Dryads will do fine. Is there anything that I have of fire damage? Not really. Could go with that. Wild Turns as a Kurnos for their... How much are trees? How much are the trees? They're 1,000. Fuck that noise. Way too expensive. And are these armor piercing and anti-large? So I could end up going for the trees anyway. But no, I could end up going for Zotes just to deal with the kitty cat. Or just to make sure that it doesn't immediately have a means of bursting through the front line. But it's a massive risk. It's at massive risk of getting quite badly caught out. I'll cost that. Wild Hunters of Kurnos for sure. Problem is the Cav are at massive risk, so I could go double Zotes instead of that and just have a lighter front line of cavalry just to stop his mobility. But they're so expensive, good god. And they're at such risk of getting shot. Like, on paper I'd like a Zote. But when they're that expensive... And 4 regular ass Wild Riders should be able to hold the line, but if I get rid of that, that clears me up now to take a little bit more infantry and make my front line a little bit wider. I go 3 of them. I still have 200 gold to mess around with if I really want to. Like, they are armor piercing anti-large, so I don't know. Swap these 2 dudes out for these 2 dudes. Still gives me 30 gold. I'm about 50 gold short. Just swap one of these out for them. And that gives me another horse. And I can guarantee my horse is in fact amazing. Because the front line should do okay. Assuming they don't get shot to bits. But they shouldn't get shot to bits because... Took that arcane. That gives me 250 more. So I could upgrade all these guys into regular Wild Riders. And I'd still have a fair amount of gold to mess around with. 80 gold left to mess around with. Yeah, light cavalry isn't quite as useful here. I think 4, 5, and then I still have all of this here. She's only on a regular horse, so she's a little bit vulnerable, but just don't throw her, Lamau. And at least that means that there's not massive targets for the Chosen of the Gods. I should have enough peel for cavalry to do okay. Because I have 2 for the front line, 2 for the backfield on either flank. We can try this. Like, Dirthu is way too vulnerable to just getting shot to bits, and spell kit isn't great. Lore of High Magic, he's not going to really bring any flyers except the Carrion, which, I mean, these guys should be A-okay to deal with. I could get rid of this and then just buff these guys up a little bit more. But I still have 155 gold left for something like, I don't know, the Withering. So that's 6. Because at least I'll have enough counter battery to take on pretty much anything if I get close. The only thing I'm kind of super worried about is try that maybe. I still have 155 left. Frostbite, magical attacks, no. It's just not a matchup I know all that well. Because I'm worried about Usurians. So maybe cheap out just a little bit more on my Cav contingent. If you're taking a Shadowcaster, why not Draika? She's a bit more expensive. That's really why. And she doesn't have Arcane Conduit. Like, she's not terrible. It's just I'm looking for cheapies. I'm looking to cheap out. 350. Just take 2 more of them. That's really why I take the Spellweaver more often than not. That's literally it. And she's a little bit more mobile. I gather this the funny you can do, Opal. That's my way of looking at it anyway. Because like she's like what? Like a ridiculously, she's so cheap. And it still lets me bulk out my like front line and stuff like that. Pretty nicely. Five. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We should be okay. We'll try it. That's my AS. That's why I usually don't take Draika. Now, let's see what I've horribly forgotten.
Eternal God, for Our Lady, Wild Riders. Your command.
I have an awful habit, and I don't know why I picked it up, of always going for like pretty wide armies. Now there's a risk here in what I'm doing, because I could go giga wide,
Ready for battle.
which would be no harm. But there's a risk of him going for a flank overload, and I'm not sure if I really have the kit to be able to deal with it. 2, 3, 1. And as we lose, then stuff will go that way.
Ready for orders.
Now, she's pretty good. She's a good fighter, but it's just a habit I have.
Ready to fire. Eager and ready.
Go for a slightly wider archer push here.
Armed and ready.
We have to keep our archers up. They're basically our win condition here. For some of the super spoopy stuff. Right, ready, so what are we, what's our count looking like? We actually outnumber him. Interesting. Right. GOHF. There we go. Alright. You are probably right. I'll definitely try it the next time. I'll try Dryka in future, see if I can... there's nothing wrong with her Dryad summon. Her Dryad summon is pretty damn good. I wouldn't deny that. Alright, well, it seems as though we don't have any silly goose shenanigans. Alright, Cetra's on a cat. Horsies. So we should be able to take on this front line pretty... Get her back. How much cav? 1, 2, 3 over on this flank. 4. 1, 2, 3 over on this side. Ooh, get out of there.
Very well. Attack!
See if we get such to fuck off. Keep these guys back here. These guys can kind of chill out for a little bit. These guys up. You're slightly isolated here. We'll start pressuring them there. Chosen of the gods are getting a little bit overzealous on their advance. Push you forward over here. These guys up. No, no. Get out of there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there's no good targets for Pit, unfortunately. Look at these guys killing them, please. Oh, they're still alive, bro. Okay, get out of there, please.
Ready and aim! Fire! We are tireless at pace!
Nature's fury.
Make sure that they die that little bit faster, please.
Deepwood cavalry! To battle! Shoot!
Get them charging in there.
I follow the song.
Glade guard!
Spellweaver ready.
Glade guard! Back!
Alright, that's my mobility pretty much done.
The battle learned!
Spellweaver ready.
What mobility elements does he have left? He has some mass, which is terrifying.
Archers
Just get out of there.
ready! Children of Athel learn! Awaiting orders!
Power of the forest.
Okay, they're about to go down. These guys over here are... We're still cleaning up all of this stuff.
Aye! Kill them! Armed and ready!
Getting a massive sense of deja vu. I feel like I've seen this before.
Quickly! As you say!
I hear the forest.
Deepwood infantry! For Colonel! Foes of Athel! Ready for battle! For Karnos!
Weaving fate.
Alright, all of his infantry is now gone. Our archers are slowly but surely coming back.
Yes!
Go get these guys over here. Start shooting at that there. How much value did the Chosen of the Gods get? Jesus.
The forest song.
Yeah, just catch them up there.
Ready for orders!
Who's rallied? Just stall out that attack there.
Eternal guard!
Just keep them kited.
At pace!
Cool.
Spring will come.
Stall them out, please, and thank you.
Nature's ire unleashed.
Okay, get these guys back over here.
Orders understood! Quickly!
Keep her harrying them there.
Spellweaver ready.
Are you going to actually continue to start moving forward, please?
Eternal guard! Straight away!
Raw magic is mine.
Ready for battle!
Spellweaver ready.
Eternal guard! Dauntless Azrael!
Spellweaver ready.
Warriors of Ariel! Now! With haste! Straight away!
Just slow them down a small bit, keep them in the spears.
Your orders?
Okay, get them there, please. Get you over there. These guys are stuck in the middle with you,
Song of a
so just get them locked up.
cut them down. I will find it.
Cool, get them caught. Nice.
Moving
Get
now.
out of there. Catch him in spears.
Sent by Isha.
Cool, get these guys caught.
Eternal guard.
Kill off all of his supporting units.
Lawrence Rock.
Yep, that's them done. Nice.
Spellweaver repositioning.
To the fray!
A dream of trees.
Catch these guys.
Eternal guard.
Alright.
Awaiting the call.
Nice.
Guided by nature.
Cool, he's stuck. Just catch him caught.
Eternal guard.
Alright, let's get a charge in on him. Stop him from getting out.
Weaver of fates.
Just hold him in place for just a little bit longer. Let these guys get their
Ready to weave.
hits in. Alright, she needs to move off now.
Following fate's call. I am needed there.
For Isha.
Spellweaver ready.
Slow him down. It's just a little bit. Get a nice charge in on his flank.
Yes.
I shall go.
And then that's GG. Damn. One. Two. There we go. Nice. GG's. How did my Wild Riders do? None of them did particularly well, but I guess that their targets weren't fantastic either. Archers did two of the archers did really well, two of them did middle of the road, and then my front line of Dryads did actually pretty okay. Nice. Okay. So I've played Wood Elves, I've played Walk. Now, that's 1-1. Let's go KH. Go Corn. KH. Kind of forced to go my main here. And what else do I have what else do I have in my back pocket? DE. I guess I can play Dark Elves, I think. Actually, no, go. Is there anything else I can play? Let me just see what the bans are again. Let me just double check. BM, High Elves, Ogre Kingdoms. Go greens. So I'll pick Greenskins. Greenskins. GS. Nah, go Nurgle. Go. Greenskins. This is one that I picked. Dark Elves. And then I'll just have VC. And then ban. Oh god, what do I ban? Ban. Dwarves. I think dwarves are still banned on this, aren't they? Ban dwarves. Yeah, just ban dwarves. Ban. Oh, okay, okay. DE VC then. Wait, is it? That's cool. Winner of round 2. Oh! Gotcha. That makes sense. DE. But it's a Dark Elves. DEVC. Fuck it. We're playing Dark Elves, guys. What? Winner of round 2 picks 2 factions that want to play in the opponent counter picks. Yeah, that's fine. Dark Elves. So Dark Elves, a mirror. Do I want to go a mirror? I don't know what the mirror is. A vampire counts then. Counts it count me in. Counts it is. I don't know what to do in a Dark Elf mirror, so we're going counts. What's up, Coquito? Counts it is. Alright. We play our main. Dark Elves. Okay, counts it is. Here, we have to send the GIF. Alright, there we go. Oh god, what's up, Coquino? How are you keeping? No, you don't want to play Dark Elf Mirror, hey-oh. Okay. Alright, it's time for business. Serious business. The Hungies. We have some Zambozos. Does he go repeater crossbows here? I guess he does. So, Blood Knight, double Vargi. Double Blood Knight, double Vargi is cool as fuck. Because that's how we roll. Just go pretty cheap to start off with. We want a dragon. Dragon D's. Raise Dead. Buna. Guess we pick gays as well. Help me break through the front line just a little bit. I could go for a staunch line of spears instead, like I do against elves. I'd usually go a brick wall, very angry brick wall of these chaps. Soak up some charges. The Von Karstein bloodline is needed here. What for Flock and? It's just you miss out so much. I sometimes pull Graveguard against like High Elves and stuff like that. I don't know this matchup particularly well. Because like, Van Hels is fine. If I'm like stuck, if I'm confused in a matchup that's generally, yeah, Flock and Tempest, yeah. Yeah, I miss not having Buna. But I guess it is kind of needed. Charm Shield that, I can actually get stuff in. I could just go Vargies. Triple Vargi. And then just an absolute metric shit ton of chaff. Like that's okay. And then some horrors then in the backfield. And I still have 400 gold, so I can upgrade you. And just not really contest the cold ones until they actually dive. Or just force them not to have to dive. That's an option. The Curse of Undeath, the Hungies. Now that's all pretty good. If there's a matchup that's cursed, that's generally the way I'd do it. 3 of them, 2 of them, 3 of these guys. I don't really have much. I could swap out these and go for a couple of bats and just try and... So it's 3, 4, 5. I could do it this way either. And then I have like 600 goals. Just go for these guys. Just for an extra bit of poison on the front line. Or just get rid of that entirely and swap it out for the Dire Pack. But the Dire Pack is going to struggle here regardless. Oh, that's why I have so much gold. Because I don't have a WAM factory. There's my WAM factory. I'm on a lodestone, get rid of that. I have 1,000 gold left over. I have 600 and whatever left over. Get some doggos. Swap that out. Just go for a couple of bats. Just to be annoying as fuck. And I'm still shy on getting Dance Dance Revolution. So swap you out. Go for Dance Dance Revolution. And I can almost get Raised Dead as well. He's pretty expensive, but I should be able to deal with pretty much anything. And I have the Winds of Magic for it. What is he? 3,100? Ooh. I still have 100 gold. Do that. That could work. This works. I like having a little bit of an air core. Just to be able to like get wraps on stuff. If he does end up going for dives. Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it, we ball. I think Ryder suggested the triple Vargeist. Blood Knights are cool though. Why can't they be better? Why can't they be better? I know into Khorne Salinator. Khorne and High Elves is usually what I take Graveguard into. Just because a brick wall is better than not. Alright. Just in case he takes the repeater crossbows. I don't think he will. But it's nice to just in case.
Still my beating heart. Time.
Okay. What are we looking at? I'll just have to take a look and see what his build is like before I reorganize all of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just plop you in here just because it's a bit more convenient. 2. Alright, I am good to go. LHF. Alright, there's cold one. There's Doomfire Warlocks, cold ones. Doomfire Warlocks, cold ones. So there's 3 cold ones. 2 Dark Riders. Let's get you back here for just like a second, Duder. Let's pull you out here. These guys get out of there. Let's get you healed up over here. We're on this flank. One factory go burr. You guys need to start pulling up. Right, that should get them out of there. Okay, you need to get out now. Thank you. Good job, bats. You need to move over here. You. That in there. Nice. Mobility going down. Get a dive in on that, please. Cool beans. Cool, get out of there. Right, that's Dark Riders down. I have left another unit idle. Good job, me. Good job, me. Send these guys out over here on the top. Right, that's a good bit of that's a good clump of their mobility now gone. Pull these guys back and let them get a bit of a heal. Cool. Escort these quite politely out. Okay, they're wasting a lot of their ammunition here. Dive you in there. Let's dive you in there. Let's get a little bit of healing done. Cool. Why aren't you... Did I not order you to dive? You fool. The cowards. The fools! Cool. They're continuing to retreat here. Okay, start pushing forward here. His contingent of... Cool. Get the bees. You're having a bad old time over there. Keep them out there. That's a beautiful target for a breath attack, though. Okay, that's good. They're distracted. Cool. Catch them up over there. You get that up there, please. Cool. That's all the mobility now in a bit of a bad spot. Cool. Escort them out there, please. Thank you. Cool. Could you please obey my orders and get these guys out of dodge? Thank you. Thank you. Right, there's still some cold ones, but that's fine. We'll get that there. Thank you. I thought I ordered you to do a thing. Thank you. Cool, that's actually pretty good. Cool, they're gone. Thank you. My audio is now glitched out, but that's fine. How much Winds of Magic? 29. We'll get out of there. Nice. Got him surrounded, please. Cool, that's beautiful. Absolutely stunning, darling. Absolutely stunning. Right, escort them out, please. Thank you. Jeez. Just escort them out. Yeah, GG's. Whew. V, C, D, E. Cool. Damn. GG's. Whew. Good Lord. That was stressful. I thought it was over there. He had so much ammunition. Oh, GG's, Nurgle. Damn. GG's. Oh, God. There was over. There was a point. Oh, Jesus. Let's have a look at the values here. Oh, and it's Curio. Hello, Curio. None of the Vargies actually paid for themselves, which is kind of weird. It was just the Lord, and the Skellingtons must have done pretty well. These are dark there. Oh, God. How are we keeping? I'm also surprised that this crypt horror is so goddamn healthy. Wasn't really an army Vargeist want to fight. Yeah, it's just I don't know what mobility pieces I'm really supposed to take here. Like, Blood Knights will do fine, but the cold ones are just vicious. It's just a means of, like, getting good, decent engagements on their cold ones is more or less what I want, but the kite elements for sure. Alright. Do I have time for another game? Of VL. I'm not sure. Should be able to get one out in an hour, shouldn't I? Because I have work. I do have work. Wanna do a bowl one? Yeah, sure, Curio. Ugh. Why the fuck not? I have time for that at least. Okay. Let's... How do I do this again? John, Land Battle or Conquest, Curio? Because I'll do this and then I'll probably skedaddle off. Unfortunately, I started a little bit later than I would have liked. But we might do this again during the week. Now. Oh, game mode selected. Did you say pick con? Let's do con then. Oh, shit. You timed out the fuck! Con. Yo. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Didn't get my BM in today. Let's do that, though. Let's do that. Tell you all of my secrets. Green skins, the green and mean. I still need to figure out this matchup, to be fair. Here, let me... Oh. Alright, let me open up the world. Here, I am DMing you. There we go. What's the map? What is the map? Galbaraz. It's on Khan, Galbaraz. There we go. BM. Oh! I didn't see it. Oh. And had a war... Never mind. I had the wrong code. Sorry, Curio. I'm a silly goober. Alright, Beastmans. Now. How the fuck do I deal with this? For them. Okay. Could try chariots. Maybe. Maybe. No, I've tried stuff like that, so just go... There's not really much armor on the green skin roster, so just go for regular ass minos. Trying to think, how am I gonna... Because the biggest question I have... I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. It would be very funny. But very unnecessary, but very funny. How many lol XDs am I feeling today to finish us out? Fuck it. We ball. I am feeling a little silly. Just a little silly. Oh god, I'm so close. Just a little silly. Nobody expects it. Nobody expects it. Ooh, actually, I could. I'm just shy. I think this is suitably ridiculous. And just go... Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. And a 0 gold spend, we win. We're winning. We win these. $1,200. I still have like 900 gold left over. 130 gold left over. 90? Yeah, fuck it. We enfeeble some foes. And still a 0 gold spend. Ridiculous. Amazing. Galbaraz, all is good. And then we'll finish up. And we might have time for one more. We'll see how we're fixed. Because I have work in like just over an hour. It is time to walk up and break through the front door. We need a, you know that one scene from The Shining where he's going through the door? Need that, but it's a Bestigor on the other side of it. Very silly. Very silly. Alright, GLHF. You too. HF. Yo, I just saw you live. What's up, Spotify? I was gonna do another... full-on kick Curio's ass. Damn, what Curio do to you? Bro, that is a considerable amount of the damages. The Spooderooters. Get the spawns in there. Ow. Right, they're all doing their business. Give them the business. No! Run away! Run away! Alright, maybe my Bestigor rush wasn't the play. But it was very funny. Cool, send the spawn over there. I get these guys over here. Capture the point. Bruh. What a ridiculous game. Rugland's armored orcs. They're not having a good time. That entire flank is collapsing. Rip and piss. Cool, get the fuck out of there. They're not bad, but Curio brought a good amount of RR and kite. It's just I thought it would be very funny. That was my thought. Oh my god, can the spawn do it? Can the spawn do it? I don't think they can do it, guys. But it was rather funny. We do it for the bit. Now the RO wars are fine. I just no, they can solo the entire army. Yes, 2 units of shooting, some kite. I think the spawn got this. Look at that one spawn. Getting pushed about the place. How are they doing? How are these guys doing? Yeah, alright, that's enough of that. GG's, friend. Alright. GG's, Curio. GG's. It was worth it for the bit. Close. Good game. A serious amount of mobility here came out from Curio now, to be fair. Call it a draw! True, 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 true. Alright. Spotify. Let me make sure that I'm... Report your win. Like a good man. Yeah, it's a matchup that confuses me a little bit. I'm never quite sure what to do. Are you gone Conquest, Spotify, or are you gone Land Battle? Because I have time for one more and then I'm going to have to skedaddle. I'll do a Land Battle one. Alright, Spotify. For old time's sake. Oh no, that's the wrong person. I think most players just kite with BM. I mean, the throwing axe is absolutely fucking slap. Oh, Corn versus... Oh no! Oh god! Alright. I'd probably go with the generic Mino Lord, that's fair. Oh no! Oh, fuck. No, no. Um, Corn into Funny Flying Man. How do I do this? Ungor Spear Frontline with Minos on them, I guess. Definitely the Aura War Minos, because they cause terror. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, honestly. I have $2,000 left in my back pocket. Oh, this matchup sucks. Go Balefire. Double Balefire. This is fine. Some variation of this is generally what you kind of have to go. And hope he doesn't blob. I don't like the Mortis engine into this. I think it just gets absolutely melted. Like even properly microing it and stuff like that, any engagement is just a bad engagement. So I don't know. I don't know. Spell kite against Corn? Yeah, they have so much spell resist. I was talking to Twilight, reckons the best you have is Dance Dance Revolution. Is arguably one of your best spells you can use in this. You won't beat it. Yeah, but I'd look cool doing it. That's the difference. You go down in style. The Skelettes. Great Skellington Wars. Many died, often repeatedly. Yeah, that was Twilight's suggestion. I think it was Twilight. There's a couple of other people who've made, like, suggestions on how to deal with this shit. What has he brought? 400 entities. 3, 4. And then you're 1. He is number 1. Hey! I love the Valheim Rock. Don't we all, Mia? Don't we all? Alright. GL. HF. Forsaken? Oh Lord, why have you forsaken me? What is this? Spawn. Exalted. Bloodbite Berserkers. Yeah, they all have fire damage. This isn't terrible. Isolate these guys over here. They're pretty much... We should be okay. Yeah. These guys isolated. Run away! Run away! You're gonna get your arse in the middle of that. Go get out of there. These guys cycle charged out. Okay, that's a lost cause, more or less. Cool, get the dive in on that. I don't like that there's Bloodwake Berserkers there, but I don't really have much of a choice. Get these spawn. Get out of there. Go get the charging on that. That's one unit gone there. These guys are winning over here. Looks like a spawn is about to go down. Cool, get out, get out, get out. Go for the dive. Go for that dive. Help clean up over here wherever their lord isn't. Okay, get out of there. Yeah, you have one over there. Good job. Good job. Okay, that entity there is looking kinda glum chum. Make sure that these guys come out here. Bloodwake Berserkers have gone over there. Cool, they're dead. Nice. Get these guys out back around. Kill these chaos spawn. That's one less to have to deal with. Set up over here on the flanks to get rid of that. There's only 5 of these guys left. Bunch of stuff isolated over here. Okay, get out of there. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of damage very, very fast. Right, their supporting infantry is starting to go down, which is great. I love that. I love that for me. Right, they're starting to split their stuff apart. That's great. Cool, go after these guys. We need a heal now in a second, a bit of a hug. Right, they've actually done a decent job over there. Good job, lads. Kill these. They're isolated. We need to get you down there. But I've now nothing to deal with their SEs. Good lord. 6 of them, they're quite vulnerable. Cool, get out of there. How many of them? There's 1 of them left. There's 13 of them. How much Winds of Magic do I have? I have 23 left. God, the Bloodwake Berserkers do so much fucking damage. That's 1 of them gone. Cool, get a charge in on these chaps. They need to get up into the skies. Cool, get out of there. Just gotta dive. No, get out of there! No, 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 no! Please, please, please. Good God. No, it's GG. There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, Blood Knights here would be very funny, but alas. As soon as they just touch them, they just die, though, is the problem. Like, the Bloodwake Berserkers are just awful. Interesting. Thank you, Curio. Send him in. And then that's GG. Damn, nice. GG. Are bad enough for most factions, let alone VC. I just don't have any options, is the biggest issue. Like, against this build, I think maybe Blood Knights would have been okay-ish, but, like... it's just super tough. Like, maybe Cycle Charge these guys to death. But, like, all of my Graveguard did well. I think they all bar, like, 2 of them paid for themselves. And even then, just barely didn't. Like, against this particular build, a Mortis Engine would have been very useful, but the problem is like, if he brings even a slight kite element, I don't have very many good ways to defend it against Khorne. Because dogs just die against the Marauders. So I feel like it's a massive trap, personally. But it could be just that my micro is ass. But yeah, GG's everyone. We'll do another stream during the week at some point. Another one of these. This was actually really fun. And I'll try and make sure I have enough time to actually do all my placement the rest of my placement matches. Let me see who we're going to raid into. But it's me, I never kite. That is true. I should have assumed it was... Let me see who we raid into. Is there anyone doing multiplayer anywhere? If we go to following... Nah. We'll just end on on Twitch anyway. So goodbye, Twitch people. Bye-bye. And as for YouTube, I don't think there's anyone on that I want to raid either, but we'll see. If not, I'll just end. Is there anyone live? No. Alright, goodbye everyone. Thanks for hanging out for the short stream. Bye-bye.